stage is set. Ball is on the tee. And off we go on EA Sports. A safe kick taken at the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Opening carry of the game, it's J.K. Dobbins. And that play gets nothing. So no gain on the game's first snap.
This defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense, and boy, did they ever. Set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
Now Herbert throwing on 2nd down. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. 1st and 10 now from the 36.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Shotgun now for Herbert. That's complete to his running back, J.K. Dobbins. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. He'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he's going to be taken down. This opening drive has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's 1st and goal. Again, they'll throw with Herbert. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. They'll give it to Dobbins. And he's in. J.K. Dobbins. Touchdown Chargers. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's 1st possession.
And Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off. Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Here's 1st and 10. On the ground, here's Keaton Mitchell. And this play's going nowhere. Taken down behind the line. A great way for this defense to get on the field and get started.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. On the zone read, it's Mitchell. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up 3rd down. They'll look to throw. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a first down.
So you're on the sideline and you're watching the other team go right down the field and score on their first drive. As a play caller, you have to be careful that it doesn't throw you out of your initial plan coming into the game. They wanted to establish some ground game here early, and that's exactly what they did.
Throw across his body is complete. Second down and 3. And he's going to be stuffed well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere. They need the 24-yard line as they come up for third down. Back to throw. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation. And that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down. Now here's a keeper on the zone read. And he will take it in himself. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The dual threat of the quarterback. When you have one that can run, why not use him, especially down here, Greg? And they punch it in for the touchdown.
There's nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than down here near the goal line when he can call his own number. And in this case, that's exactly what he does, and he's able to take it in himself.
The kick is good. Makes the score Raiders 7, Chargers 6.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. A return now from the 4. They'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start. So, a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. Higgins sent in motion. no place to go. He's hit and taken down behind the line.
Taken down back at the 23-yard line.
Hold me to try. Hey, Kappa, 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 Kappa.
A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. It's the Raiders with the early lead. And we're back at SoFi in SoCal after this. Second down and 8. Pistol here for Herbert. He'll try to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Those simple routes over the middle, Mike. Well, to the quarterback, they're not always so simple. I'll tell you why. There's a lot of bodies in the middle of the field. There's a lot of traffic. Those windows are hard to navigate the ball through safely. So what happens? Well, you saw it there. It's a prime area for throws to be intercepted.
And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down. He'll drop to throw. He'll look for Mitchell out of the backfield. And the Raiders are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Sudden change. So you find yourself defensively a little bit on your heels. Your offense just turned the ball over, and now you've got to go out and make a stand. Well, so far this offense has moved the ball pretty quickly, but can they dig in and at least force a field goal?
And he's going to go backwards on that one. Take him down back at the 6-yard line.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings them down for a loss.
Second and goal. Now it's from the 6-yard line. He'll look to throw. And he's forced to just get rid of it here. Now they're going to have to regroup and try again on third and goal.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's third and goal. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
The return starts from the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. First and 10. Dell motioning over. Throwing on first down is Herbert. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line.
The Chargers first down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
On first and 10, here's Herbert. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. And the Raiders are going to take over here up near the 40.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field, following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend, but as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Open man, that's Trey Tucker.
Seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked, where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches. They'll run the sneak. Looking for that crease inside, and that did not break the play. No doubt about it. They're going to mark him short. And he's going to be close to that first down. Looks like he made it past the yellow line. Yes, he did. It is indeed a first down.
I don't want to take anything away from the quarterback here, Mike. He did a nice job picking up that first down. But this play is won or lost by the big guys up front. They're the ones who need to get off the snap on time, get leverage on the defender, and create the space needed for the quarterback to pick up the first down.
And he might have waited just a bit too long there as he throws it incomplete. Looking to set up the screen, but the defense wouldn't give him the time. He'll try again here. Second and 10. Tight end motioning left. Back to the air once more on second down. He'll get it into the hands of Garrett Wilson. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I return to SoFi Stadium after a short break. Here's a second and 12. Now they'll set up to throw. That one caught by Tucker. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down. Here's a second and 3 forthcoming. They put Wilson in motion. Try to set up the screen to Mitchell. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Now a 3rd and 2. That's caught left side by Bowers. A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. He gains nothing.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on 4th down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this 4th down.
They can still pick up a 1st down here, and they'll line up to go for it on 4th down. That's taken in, and he's going to have that 1st down. They didn't want to settle for 3, and now it's 1st and goal.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
On 1st down, they'll go with an option right. To the pylon, he's in. Peyton Mitchell. Touchdown, Vegas.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end in the 4th quarter in 2-minute mode. So let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the 1st half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here going into halftime changes this entire game.
Closing seconds of this 1st half, and this kickoff is away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
21. Crowd right.
Now it's Herbert. He's going to look downfield once again. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this 1st half will come to an end. All right, Coach. Thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
They bring the tight end in motion. They'll start this on the ground with Mitchell. And that's not going to yield a whole lot to about the 28-yard line. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
Mike, think back to our conversation during the break. We've kind of both asked ourselves, are they content with this double-digit lead? Do they come out and play conservative here in the second half? Well, it took exactly one play to get our answer.
Up the middle they go. And pick up 3 or maybe 4. Javon Holland up to make the tackle. Here's 2nd and 6. Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. Open man downfield, it's Mitchell. And he's going to take this one all the way into the end zone. There is a marker down. We're going to get the call, but I think this one is going to stand. Now Bass to tack on the extra point. He's got it. And the Raiders will extend this third quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. From the gun, it's Herbert. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit overeager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take.
And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and let's also give some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
A give to Mitchell. And a good run there. Finds the lane. Gets forward. Got 8 yards and sets up a much more manageable 3rd and 2. From the shotgun, it's Travis. Gets that one complete to his tight end, Bowers. 16-yard pickup on that one. Good for a Raider 1st down.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, than on 3rd down or critical moments. That's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball. Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you could really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Receiver in motion, headed left. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5, and here comes third down.
When they called that sweep, Mike, obviously they're thinking, let's pick up the first down. They didn't quite get to the chains, but I think they're going to be pretty happy with that gain.
Here's 3rd and 7. They'll throw out of the gun. He pulls it in around the 5. He is in. Trey Tucker. Touchdown, Raiders.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Now return coming from the 7. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. They'll stick with him again. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. Now he'll air one out. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
There's not a position on the field, Mike, let alone any sport, where the mental side doesn't come in and impact how well you perform. And in this case, when you've thrown 4 interceptions in one game, I think we can all safely assume some of those mental issues have seeped into his game. And if he can't get settled down, he's playing right into the hands of this defense.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Working out of the gun, it's Travis. Quick hitting slant there. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. They'll run with Mitchell. A short kick down to the 7. Second and goal. One more time with Mitchell. And he will score again. Peyton Mitchell. Touchdown, Las Vegas. His big game continues. 3 touchdowns in this one, and now 15 for the year. The extra point by Bass is good. And the Raiders stretch things out even further. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. So, 3 quarters have come and... So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's into the hands of Dell. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. He'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Back to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
Now, on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down.
Well, they finally are able to convert on a 3rd down. And, Mike, when you look back at a box score, some of the biggest indications of how well the game went, of course, you don't want to turn the ball over. How do you execute in the red zone? And then how are you on 3rd down? 3rd downs typically lead to long drives. Long drives tend to lead to points. It's not a real complicated formula. Stay on the field. The more snaps, the more plays, the better.
That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down. Back to the air one more time. That's complete. It's Ladd McConkey. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And the Chargers first down.
They'll look to throw again. He'll air one out for Higgins. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, L.A. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least a little payoff with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
He'll look to throw. That's going to be incomplete. That would have been a tough grab. The collision jarred it loose. The try for 2 is unsuccessful. And give them credit, they are not mailing this one in. They'll try to get it back with an onside kick.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the 4th quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. There's a short one taken by Ingram. Down the right sideline. And he will score. Evan Ingram. Touchdown, Vegas. We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike, and they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller, he's saying it's never enough. I'm going to try to score with every possession, and we've seen him do that all game long.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. Oh, he tries to lateral the ball, but it's a mistake. That ball's out. Special teams has come up with the recovery. You talk about everything going wrong. A big deficit. All you want is the ball and a chance to get back in the game. And now, Greg, they hand the ball right back to him on this kickoff fumble.
Mike, you know the saying, when it rains, it pours. And right now, it is pouring on this team. They just can't get out of their own way. They lose a fumble here on the kickoff just to make matters worse. This has just been a complete disaster all around for this unit.
That is a gain of 20. And what a chance now. First and goal coming up. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw.
I think this defense is wondering where some of these missed throws were earlier in the game. I mean, for a while it seemed like everything the offense did hit. After that last incomplete pass, although this game's all but over, this defense will certainly take it.
They'll try to run with Mitchell. And he's going to get stopped in the backfield. He'll take him down at the 3-yard line. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. That not a welcome development here late in a one-sided game. So back at the 3-yard line. 3rd and goal. Off the play fake, it's Travis. He's got it at the 3. And he's in. Evan Ingram. Touchdown, Raiders. His 2nd catch of the game. And both have gone for touchdowns. Bass's kick is good. And the Raiders add on to their already sizable lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This returnable from the 4. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Right side, and Higgins has the catch.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And the Chargers first down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
To the air now on 1st and 10. This one downfield, taken in by Higgins. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Chargers. That his 2nd touchdown of the game. This one number 7 on the year. Now, a 2-point conversion attempt coming.
The Chargers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll look to throw. And he's going to get into the end zone for the 2. That'll make the score a little more respectable. And give them credit, they are not mailing this one in. They'll try to get it back with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away. Past midfield.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it, you know it, and no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
A first down throw for Travis. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line.
And that throw just seems like the cherry on top of what has been an incredible day for this quarterback. And I wouldn't be surprised here late if we get to see the backup after this drive. And there's one guy in the stadium that has earned the right to stand on the sideline and relax. It's this quarterback.
They'll run for the first time with their fullback. They'll try to use that size to push forward, but it's not going to work. Defense strong up front. They're going to get him down behind the line of scrimmage.
When you give the ball to the fullback, it just hits a lot faster, so it puts a lot of pressure on the defense to trust their reads and react. It's exactly what we saw here. They're able to take him down in the backfield for a loss.
Stop at the 6, and that sets up 3rd and goal.
Great job in coverage here. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball. He decides to tuck it and turn it to a runner. They get to him quickly. Picks up a couple yards, but not enough now. Brings up 3rd down.
Big play coming up. 3rd and goal. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. This one caught at the 4. To the goal line and in. Brock Bowers. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Greg, in the end zone again. I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with a win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 3. We'll get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down. From out of the gun, he'll throw. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete. T. Higgins, the intended receiver on that one. And it's going to be 3rd down.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient. But at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Looking middle, and he'll get it complete to McConkey. So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. And unable to connect there. It's incomplete.
Just didn't quite get enough into that ball. You see sometimes the pressure, the rush, force a quarterback to throw the ball off his back foot. And I think there was a little bit of that here at play. You have to be willing to step up, even in the face of pressure.
Oh, in trouble. Down he goes. That is Trey Hendrickson, the veteran, in there to record the sack. What can they do here? This is 3rd and forever. They'll throw out of the gun. He'll air one out for Higgins. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down. This one, fielded out beyond the 25. And he'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there. Now they'll set up to throw. A hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete. Trying to set up that screen, but the rush got there too quickly.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Back to the air once more on second down. That one caught by Tucker. A pickup of 14 on that one. First down, Vegas.
Now it just seems like this offense is piling on. I mean, after a day where they have completely dominated their opponent, a lot of offense would just be content with handing this ball off, but not this group. They continue to throw the ball, and they continue to get chunk plays, and they showed they're not going to slow down until that final whistle blows.
This is intercepted. And the Chargers will have great field position right around midfield.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see. Can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
They'll look to throw here on first down. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield.
What really stood out about that last play is the job the quarterback did keeping his eyes downfield despite the pocket collapsing around him. He was able to shake off that first guy, but by the time he did, allowed the rest of that rush to get home, and they were able to clean things up.
Going for it all. And that'll be in and out of his hands. It's incomplete.
So you're a couple inches away from, instead of celebrating a touchdown with your boys on the sideline, you're trotting back to the huddle with your tail between your legs. And that's the fine line between success and failure in the NFL. And the reality is, he knows it, the sideline knows it, the huddle knows it. At this level, you've got to make that play.
Ladd McConkey, the one he was looking for. And that's going to lead to a fourth down.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. Again, working deep downfield.
You find yourself down big. It's the fourth quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
They'll send him over to the left. Here we go. One final play. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete, and that will do it. This one comes